Ayo, this is deplorable. What had happened at Kyoto Animation Studios this past Thursday, in which 33 people had been killed and 34 had been injured. And they're still in people are still in critical condition. We're still trying to find out everybody who had been in the fire, who had been in the animation studio at the time of the incident. And this is a terrible, terrible tragedy that happened. But I don't want to make this out to be something that was of natural causes. No, this was an egregious act done by a very spiteful person who we do know the name of, by the way. We do have his name of the person who started the fire. So I will be getting that out later in the video. But I want to go over this article. I want to go over these details because I think it's something that needs to be addressed. It needs to be known about within the community and just overall, because hold on, we're just, I'm gonna read the article. Y'all gonna see the article. It's gonna be up on the screen. We're just gonna go through this. Okay, so the article goes: on Thursday at around 10:30 a.m., a devastating fire broke out at Kyoto Animation's first studio building, killing 34 people and injuring 34 others. 30 fire engines responded to the fire, and firefighters were able to extinguish the fire within 5 hours after it started, but the fire was not fully put out until 6:20 a.m. on Friday, so almost an entire day of a fire constantly burning. The article continues by stating, of those confirmed dead after being located at the studio, firefighters found 2 people on the first floor, 11 people on the second floor, 1 person in a stairwell between the second and third floors, and 19 people on the stairwell between the third and fourth floor. Between the third floor and the rooftop. Of those killed, people have reported that 20 were women and 13 were men. The gender of 1 victim is unknown. Look, the police are investigating this as a case of arson. Yes, they currently have a suspect that is in custody. Amongst everybody who was injured, he was not included in that count. Of 34 people killed and 34 people injured, he was not within that group of count. He's separate. He is currently at a hospital. He was flown out in a helicopter, but he hasn't been arrested yet because he fucked himself up in that entire incident, right? So he's injured, but we do know his name. The article that I got this statement from was from Anime News Network, and I'll have that link in the description. But another news network has reported on his name as Shinji Aoba, age 41. The reason he did this, from what he said at the scene of the crime and at the hospital when he was, briefly spoken to by the police, was he believed that allegedly Kyoto Animation Studio stole his novel. I'm gonna just say this up front, that all inspiring mangakas, comic book novelists, writers, I don't care. If you're an inspiring writer, let me tell you this. The first thing that I learned as a writer that was told to me, there is no such thing as an original idea anymore. Everything has been done at least once. Your idea is not original. And what was told to me is not the idea, but what you make of that idea. If he truly believed that Kyoto Animation stole his work, the answer is not to burn down the building. The answer is not to take lives. Just sue them. Really, like just sue them. That would have helped you. 1, it would have got you money if it turned out to have been true. And 2, you can always write another book. But with so many different, and anime is booming currently, with so many different animes popping out left and right in different mangas, literally anybody can write them, including webtoons are on the uprise. I wouldn't be surprised to see some anime coming out about webtoons in the near future. But like, come on. This is terrible, dog. Like, there's no reason to take someone's son or daughter from them, or take a father or take a mother from their children. That's not something that you can justify at all, especially something as a book. And believe me, I cherish my writings very highly, but it shouldn't drive you to pour gasoline. First of all, I don't know how he got into the building. Like, Kyoto Animation's security, that's a different story. I've never been to Japan. I don't know about their security, but the fact that he was able to get in with a can of gasoline or a bottle, or I don't even know, enough to start a fire. I guess it doesn't have to be that much, but I mean, look, I don't know. I just think this is egregious. This is disgusting. This is sickening that something like this actually occurred. In Japan, in Kyoto of all places. From what I have been seeing in some of the news coverage videos, people were absolutely shocked that something like that happened in Kyoto, just to begin with. And I don't know. I just wanted to bring this up. I just wanted to make a quick video about this, and just my heart goes out to all the families that lost someone, all the families that lost a loved one, all the parents out there just waiting. Like that's the most nerve-wracking part, right? I think they have currently released the names of everybody who was, working that day at the studio, and the list of, the amongst the injured, and the ones who passed away and everything like that. So I believe that it's currently out, so they should know. And my condolences to the families, to the parents, to the children, to the husbands, to the wives who had people working there. I mean, it brought me to like my second point, to where I'm not up to date with animation studios, right? I know some people can talk off the top of their head, oh, well, you had Kyoto Animation do these, and you had Toei do these, and Funimation did these, and Madhouse did these. I'm not up to date with studios and their projects, even though I just named them. But I think what really got me was the ones that they were doing, or they have done in the past, right? K-On!, Lucky Star, Clannad, Free, Sound, A Silent Voice, Violet Evergarden. I think even, were they doing Fire Force? Don't quote me on Fire Force. All that's lost, but at the end of the day, it can be recovered. You can do it over again. Safety is the primary focus that should be focused on. And my condolences, y'all. Y'all have a good day.
Sniper's nest awaiting orders. On station. Shooters deployed to firing positions. Target is down. Maneuvering. UAV above, commencing surveillance operations. Established. Angels 10. Commencing engagement sequence. Hostile appears KIA. UAV mission timeline.